Are you ready to get your nog jugged?
Yeah, I'm ready to jug your nog.
When you need to feel big and strong,
Reach for Jugg Your Nog tonight.
So, welcome back to Jugg Your Nog. This is episode 4 now, right? Correct? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And today we're going to be talking about cursed mode in Black Ops 7. Yep. A round of applause for cursed mode. I think
applause.
yeah, no, seriously. I think I guess we'll just get right into it on our thoughts about, cursed mode and our overall view. So I'll start, but I was a little skeptical at first because I was really curious about how the relics would be affecting the gameplay. Because like when they first were talking about it, I feel like there wasn't really still a full understanding of how cursed mode was going to work. And so I was a little skeptical at first, but I was also excited because they were kind of teasing it as a return to somewhat of a classic mode,
Yeah, I was gonna say, in that same boat. Just had no idea going in completely blind, not knowing what it was gonna be. But I was excited to hear about the old school scoring system being back, so I was really just pumped about that. And for the fact that you start with a pistol, not your own class, was good. Little refresher, kind of going back to what we were all used to, back in the day.
Yeah. No, and I was going to say the same thing. I was just excited to see that the old point system was coming back and that they were going to be implementing relics that would, like I was saying, it kind of give you that feel of the classic gameplay systems.
Yep.
And I feel like, at this point, curse mode should probably be the standard mode. We were talking about this the other day.
I agree.
I feel like curse mode should be the standard mode, and then you have the relics on top of the standard mode to turn on if you want to use them.
Yeah.
So it could still be the same game mode. Like that's just an extra modifier that you could put on.
Right. I agree completely.
Yeah.
I think they're really good for the game. I think we'll get into it a little bit as this pod goes on, but in this episode, but I mean, we wouldn't have put in, we said it too on previous episodes, we wouldn't have put in nearly as many hours so far on BO7 already if it wasn't for curse mode.
Yeah.
We would have put in probably countless more hours into BO6 if there was curse mode in BO6. So I think implying curse mode into BO7 was a great addition.
I agree. And I think we definitely would have still played BO7 a lot. But
not nearly as much.
No, I don't think so.
Paradox a lot more than I think we would have.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Going after those.
Well, it's just the round 60 relics that really do it.
Really
Those are the sessions.
Round 60 on
exactly. Those are the sessions you gotta lock in for a good few hours. I think our first time we were going for around 60. It took us like 5.5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. Yeah, it was insane.
Ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for sure a grind going for those, but it's fun. I really enjoy it. It's a good challenge. It feels really rewarding to go after the relics and
that's the perfect way to describe it. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what it is, but getting that relic just feels so good. I feel like my day was accomplished.
Yeah, it really curse mode really added a lot for the hardcore zombies player, the hardcore modern zombies player, I should say.
Yeah.
Because there are people like us that really enjoy playing it and grind it, contrary to popular belief. But yeah, I just really enjoy curse mode. I think it adds so much to the game in that it's, like I said,
it's not even necessarily the relics either.
Yeah.
The mode itself just is a bit tougher and more challenging, including from the zombies. It seems to me, I don't think it's confirmed, but it seems to me that the zombies themselves are a little stronger. I mean, the boss is definitely different. You can see that in Totenrake as a prime example as that. But yeah, overall, really enjoy it. Happy to play it.
Yeah. No, and I think it was cool that they had all the relics as old zombies items. I think that was such a fantastic idea, and honestly, I didn't even see that coming when they were teasing relics. Like that thought didn't even cross my mind that it'd be old zombies items like that. But
Yeah.
I think it's
we've
so
already
cool.
had instances when we see a relic that's on that map and we're like, all right, we need to get that one. Like
Yeah,
the Mangler
exactly.
helmet, for example, we were like, all right,
Yeah,
that one's
yeah.
so sick. We have to
Yeah.
get that. Even though we might not use it, we just need it unlocked.
Yeah.
We'll get into what the relics are
Mhm.
later on.
Yep, absolutely. We got a lot of relics. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But one thing I will say about curse mode though is I wish it was just a little less buggy, because me and you have gotten kind of screwed a few times because it's buggy.
Yeah, and there's these little tweaks and stuff that you have to follow completely.
Yeah.
One little mishap that we'll probably get into that recently just happened to us.
Yeah,
That
like
was,
with
a bit annoying.
yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit,
Yeah.
but why don't we
Stay
let's
tuned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. we'll tell you about our troubles in a little bit. But yeah, why don't let's get into like specifics, like with the relics hunts, their trials, and the specific relics themselves and their modifiers. I'll let you start.
Yeah, so the relic hunts have been amazing, very fun to be a part of, and it's fun to kind of see the community go after them as well. Everyone seems like they are in our kind of similar shoes in loving this mode and wanting to go after those relics, so it's good to see that from everyone. Some of them are a bit like, I'm going back to like Ashes, how it seems like it started as more of like for example, the one where you're launch padding and you're going into, like, you have to shoot the targets.
Yeah, those three like purple targets. Yeah.
It kind of seems like it's gone from stuff like that to like, it's kind of just, obviously they're going to evolve and be a much different, but it has changed. But I mean, I love, finding out what the challenges are. I think it's just cool little Easter eggs throughout the maps.
Yeah, they definitely got very creative with the requirements for the trials, or for the relics, and the relic trials themselves. I mean, get some of those requirements are kind of crazy. I have a whole list of all the all the relics I want to talk about, but
definitely.
some of the requirements to get these relics are kind of intense, and it took some grinding and definitely some failed attempts to get them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like I loved relic hunts, and like we said, you're flipping rounds over and over, but sometimes it feels awesome just to sit here and just rip through zombies and just keep on flipping rounds.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
And that's the main goal and the main objective, is just to flip through rounds and not worry about specific Easter egg steps. And it's kind of refreshing almost.
Yeah, especially if we're not going for the Easter egg and we're just bombing through the rounds.
Don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, especially on Ashes, just rip a million plants with the toxic growth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so there's 24 relics as of right now in the game. We have 22 of them. So we're missing the two. That last round 21 on Totenreich, and then the other round 61.
So the last one on round 20 on Totenreich is still not found yet.
As of right now, it's not found yet. But
and then the tier 3 one, the level 61, we'll get to there soon.
Yeah, no, we just need to find the time. Like, that's really the issue. Like, we probably already have it.
You got to find a good little 3-hour window.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
grind that out.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll get into specifics. So we could start with the lawyer's pen relic. This is a pretty notorious one with me and you. It's the one that spawns in mimics on the map. The
fact that that's a tier 1 mimic tier 1 relic is
it should definitely be a tier 2 relic, I think, but that's beside the point. I just hate mimics so much.
Oh my God, they're terrible. Get them out of the game.
Like that. It's just been such an overused boss in zombies that at this point it's like, I'm just done with them. I don't want to be going to pick up a self revive and it turns into a mimic or a free perk. Like, it just,
I was gonna say, you
real
got a
pain in the ass.
Can on the ground, you're like, word.
Yeah, literally.
And you have a freaking mimic, and your day's ruined.
Yeah, I mean, we dealt with them in BO6 and at the Tomb, and on the Reckoning.
And Reckoning, yep.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass, but so. Lawyer's pen relic, pain in the ass. We never really used that one at all. We did at first when it was like one of our only ones, but
yeah, we had to get kind of
tier
2 and to try to get the other ones, and it was not fun.
Yeah. The next relic I want to talk about is the teddy bear relic, and I'm a big fan of this one. So this is the round start delay. It's cut down by 75%, and that it goes back to flipping rounds. It really helps, speed through the rounds when you're trying to just get to round 60 or 40.
What was like the trial for that one?
The trial.
Or like like what was the relic hunt for that, if you will?
I'm trying to think.
Remember?
The teddy bear was that? I think there was teddy bears around the map, and you would.
Oh yeah, that's when you would go in the ether shroud.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the you go in
That
the
was
ether
in
shroud
Ashes.
and exactly. Yeah. You go in the ether shroud and then shoot them. It was probably
shoot the
Mr.
Mr.
Peaks.
Peaks,
I think
it was,
so. Yeah. I think that's what it was.
There was I think there was literally 15 of them. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Because they were all over that map.
Yeah.
I don't remember that specific trial. It might have been.
Yeah. Honestly, I was when I was going through, I was kind of just picking out the trials that kind of either gave us the most trouble or things that really stood out to me. And that trial, I don't think really stood out to me. So it's not in my. I don't know it off the top of my head what exactly it was.
It is a go-to relic for us. We use that every time we play Curse, just because it's such an easy one.
Yeah.
Just to implement in your cursed relics.
Yeah.
Get up the tiers. So.
Yeah. Another notable relic I wanted to talk about was the gong relic. So that one was acquired in Astra. And that was the trial with the shocking the lights with the you use dead wire and then the Tesla storm on the zombie. That one was tough.
We had to find Rodney.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Was that the Rodney one?
Rodney?
Oh, it was.
So.
It was. Yes, it definitely was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the Rodney.
Is that after round 20?
Yeah.
Zombie would spawn with a rod, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate. He would spawn each round, so if you killed him, you could get away with it. But would have a rod somewhere attached to their body.
Yeah, it was the lightning rod from the lightning sword, in Citadel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But that one kind of gave us a tough. I think we went through a glitch in that our first time doing that.
Well,
right?
yeah.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Because the zombies would die immediately when we hit our Tesla storm. Our dead wire. When the dead wire would activate on the zombies, they would die immediately every single time.
Yeah.
And that wasn't supposed to happen.
No, it was supposed to go into the light.
Well, yeah, they were supposed to stay alive for at least a second so we could activate the Tesla storm.
That were using the same rod.
Yeah, exactly.
Light, so.
Yeah, exactly.
And ours we literally went from so it starts like we said on round 20. We tried up until like round 40. Doing the same thing.
No, literally, and we just gave up.
So that was when it gave us a big thing.
Yeah, so that was that goes back to the glitches that we experienced in curse mode.
Experienced a few,
and we in the community you see a lot of people saying that there's a lot of
stuff.
there's a lot of glitches going on in curse mode, but I think we had more successful games than we did unsuccessful games. I feel like so.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd say it was a win. Yeah, we were grinding, especially on Ashes. That one time we were. Oh, what was it? We were going after the boss fight. You have to do the boss after round 6. I think this that was the dragon head. Yeah, the dragon head relic. Yeah, you have to beat the boss on curse tier 2 after round 60. Yeah, we were. You were whipping that. Whipping Tessie around. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that was awesome. I was pumped when we did that.
That's the one that is no field upgrades.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's one that we typically don't use. We like to have our.
Well, so what it is your field upgrade starts charged, and you can only get it charged again by full powers.
Full power.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's not too bad.
No, it's not the worst, especially if you
tier 1 relic. That's a good little.
Yeah, I think that was placed very, very fairly for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
And then one of my favorite relics was, in terms of the modifier, I guess being fun, is the Sam's drawing, the Samantha's drawing relic, where it switches your weapon every round.
That's a fun one.
We use that a lot we were like, let's just grind some camos. Level up guns.
Get some camos.
Yeah,
it's a perfect one for that.
Yeah, especially just how it carries over your pack a punch and the rarity of your weapon too, which is fantastic.
That's huge.
That'd be crazy if it didn't.
But it does do, if you have like a wonder weapon like the ray gun, it does give you a gold. Like you won't just continue to have a wonder weapon.
Oh yeah, it does gold, switch. So. Yeah, that was also another good touch where it keeps the rarity, and for for
But
sure.
another good thing that they did, and I think it's very good, they probably had to do this, was the wonder weapon. If you build the wonder weapon or get it from the Easter egg step, that's one that you'll continue to have. It
Yep.
doesn't go away. So I think that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the requirement for that Samantha's drawing relic was to feed Chompy all the different rarity weapons.
Yeah. That one was found pretty late.
Yeah, it was, and it required a little bit of. I think that might have been the last Astro one found, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ashes.
I mean Ashes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty sure. But yeah, I thought it was it just requires a little strategy because you got to get rid of your gray gun immediately. And then you got to just remember that what rarity you're on. And it's
which one?
I want to say that was around 41. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And that wasn't. Could you do it? Yeah, you could do it right away.
You could do all of them, and then the wonder weapon that you put in had to be round 40. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
So I think that was that one it's like a specific little thing like that. Like that definitely messed up a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of little things with the relics that could just trip you up and really mess you.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the transit bus also in Ashes with that was we had to get to round 60 and then not take damage for a full round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We tried it a couple times.
We died?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we died in one of the games that we were trying to get it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a very hard requirement, but I forget why we were having a tough time with it. Because if you do it during a Ravager round, you just use the traps and use Casimirs or something.
I think we died. I don't know what happened, but
yeah, I don't remember.
I remember struggling with it too. That was one that gave us some sort of issue for some reason. Maybe it was the trial. That was kind of tough.
Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe. Let's see. It was it's because it was the zombies can only be killed by other zombies trial.
Oh, that's what the trial was?
I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I wrote it down. Yeah. So that was where we had to use like brain rot or one of the.
So it was good though because we weren't really expecting to do both. That was the game that we did the boss fight.
Yep.
And then we completed that trial, so that was good. And that was also around 61. And then we were like, all right, let's do that too.
Yep.
And then we died in that trial, so we weren't really going in with that too high of expectations. But in fact, we even got one we were happy with, but we still weren't upset. Obviously we died in the trial, but I don't think we knew about having. I think it was like was it the brain rot one? That's what it was, right? Like zombies had to be killed from other zombies. So you needed brain rot, and there's like a specific augment you can have on.
Yeah, it was with the elemental pop, how you could have it so it only activates that.
With that too.
Yeah, I don't think I had elemental pop researched at all at the time, so it was I think we did it, but it was struggle bus to get through it. It took us forever.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, the next one in Ashes that was the next round 61, I think, is the blood vials, if I'm not mistaken. And that was with the telephones for the requirement, how you had to get the telephone around 10 and then 20, 30, 40 and then 50. Was it 5? I forget exactly. Or maybe it started at round 20 and then I think went to round 60 because you get the last phone at round 60, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then what was the trial for that? Was our weapons did half damage. That one was tough too. I feel like.
Yeah, it was.
I think we used some.
We were using the war machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say the war machine for the HVT rounds for turret. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely bring in some gobblegums.
Oh yeah, I mean
the kills obviously.
The blue gums stack up so fast that we'll bring in killjoys, power kegs.
Literally, I log in almost every day to get the free ones.
Dude, literally, I'm
like the free.
I'm glad they started
the free
doing
cashbacks. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad they started doing it. Yeah, literally, I'm pumped for an aftertaste. I'm surprised aftertaste is blue. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think it should at least be a gold. It is such a true. That would be a good episode. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll have to put that in the notes. And then the modifier for the blood vials is no augments, so that's kind of one of the other relics that will give you that older classic style zombies feel. And with the dragon head too,
That's
for
the no ammo crates.
yeah, no ham,
The
no
dragon
am,
head?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So that one's
And
another.
that's a tier 3 one too, and that's
Yeah.
really not too bad if you can get the
No.
nice wall gun like
Oh,
in,
yeah, yeah.
Astra with the Nova line.
Mhm.
I mean, you can just get that and just be fine.
Yeah.
That's a good way to boost up that to get the tier 3 if you want the tier 3 camo.
Yeah, and then there's in I think it was a tier 2 relic in Astra, the Spider Fang. Do you remember what the trial or the requirement was to get that one?
Spider Fang. I do. That was on Astra. Is that the one where you have to knife Oscar?
Yeah, with
Oh my
yeah.
god, this was the
With-
worst. Like,
Yeah, you
still
gotta.
brings pain to me. Like,
I
oh my
saw
goodness.
when I was like going through. I was watching some videos like trying to remember what the trials were and stuff, and then I saw this one and remembered the requirement was to knife or kill Oscar with your knife while your Wisp T
While
is
Wisp T
attacking
is
it.
holding-
Like
oh my
that is unreal, and I feel
Unreal.
like we tried it so many times
And
too.
it worked. I feel like the one time didn't you say you were the one that did it, and I feel like you
Yeah.
were like I didn't even think I did it right or something like that. I think you were like pretty shocked, like
Yeah.
because the way we were doing
wasn't
it
complaining.
was, like how it was. Oh, I don't think I've been more pumped to get that thing. out of the
Dude,
way.
right? Yeah, that one took us. I think that was probably one of the hardest ones we did, honestly, just because it was such a unique requirement to get it done that it just took us. It gave us a real hard time.
Right. And which one is the Spider Fang? Is that the one where you can only have 4 perks?
That is perk costs don't
the perk
decrease.
cost.
Yeah, that one's tough. Especially
It
if you're having a tough game and you're going down and
Yeah,
losing your
It
perks.
is.
All of a
is.
sudden, you're paying 15K for Jug. It's like,
For
oh
Jug off rip,
shit, yeah,
When
literally,
PP joined.
yeah. Especially, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as yeah.
And, we have all our perks, and he's got nothing. He has to buy Jug for 20K.
Yeah, literally. It's like, sorry.
We're just trying to revive him, get him back
Yeah,
into the community.
sorry. It was like his first time on cursed mode too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough introduction in cursed mode.
Yeah, but that's a good one to use too, because if
Yeah.
I don't think we've talked about the Vril Sphere.
No. Well, yeah.
That's
It's
another
on.
relic.
Yeah. That's on my list for sure.
That's one that you can only carry 4 perks. So if
Yeah.
you're gonna use that one, might as well put that Spider Thing on to have the perks cost never
Yeah.
really increase, because then
Exactly.
you've got the TED trials to get those other
Yeah.
ones.
And especially if you're going for the higher round ones, you just rip through the TED trials and
Yeah, exactly.
even the
You can
4
get
perk.
perk-
Yeah.
You can get perma perks.
I say we would easily be getting
Yeah.
perma perks all the time.
Don't find a Mr. Peaks.
Yeah, literally. But watch out. It switches out your perks. It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work.
Never mind.
It switches out your
Watch for
perks.
Mr. Peaks.
That's
Watch out.
honestly, that's one thing I'm so surprised it doesn't work. I think that is
Yeah, I think that's
honestly, I think it's
'cause
bullshit.
It should.
Like,
It
yeah,
it should be a reward to find that guy.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like some games he spawns in a ton, and then there'll be like 4 games in a row where me and you never get him. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in Totenreich in a while. I also
No, I
don't
know.
think we know all the spots.
Yeah, but you
Like,
hear
we
him.
were
Like
finding
you
him- yeah,
hear him.
right.
Like it's not like yeah.
He was there a lot in Paradox, I feel like.
Yeah, no, we definitely did
That's
find him a
nice.
lot. Yeah, that's true. But still, like I feel like he's barely been spawned. Like I don't even, I've maybe once or twice in our time playing
Same.
Totenreich.
Same.
Yeah. There's also the golden spork. What was the requirement for this one? Oh, this was one of the ones I believe we got before. We were able to get it before round 60. It's out. This was an Astra one where you go on Mars and shoot the Mangler cannon through the teleporter, and you have to stand on the ritual circle and kill
yeah.
a certain amount of zombies for it to activate. That was I think it only took us really a few tries. Like it wasn't really that tough
we
of
just
a trial.
through trial and error.
Yeah.
See where the Mangler cannon was shooting out of the. I think you had to line it up specifically on a specific spot.
Well, you had
in
to.
the
So
Astra circle,
well,
right?
it's
In that little
because
circle?
wherever there's like a ritual circle in that
Yeah.
teleporter room,
Next
and you,
next to where you teleport.
Yeah,
into
yeah,
from
you have
Mars
to
going
kill the
back.
zombies on it. So, but wherever you're
Right,
standing,
right.
the Mangler cannon shot would come out of the teleporter at that direction.
At that specific spot.
Yeah.
So whoever was
But
in
it's-
Astra,
yeah.
not Mars, would have to, train them up in that area. of the
Yeah,
person shooting the
exactly.
Mangler cannon.
But that's what made that one a little tricky because it was.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
but like
had,
I said,
it was
trial
very.
and error, we got it right away. Right
Yeah.
after that, once we learned what was going on.
Yeah, so that was a round 61 that we were able to get
Yeah, that was good.
Like round 25 or something like that, just because it was
Unfortunately,
Louis got lucky.
this is something I'll probably touch on in another segment throughout this episode, but a tool was used to find that, and that's just,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate in my opinion. I'm sure we'll touch on that a little.
Yeah, we can in our ending thoughts we can we'll bring up the tool for sure, because I mean was it pissed off a lot of people for sure.
Oh yeah, it probably still wouldn't be found right now, honestly.
I think some of them wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, and then the golden spork modifier was the zombies deal double damage, which is
okay. Yeah, we never use that.
Pretty intense. Yeah, no, that sounds no fun.
We will be going after one of the dark ops, the ether ruler.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's it? Is it sinister? What tier is recalled? Like what name? Tier 3. Like they have like names. Like tier 1. You know what the tier is? It Sinister? I know Sinister is one of them, but
I think Sinister might be the last one. Yeah, I think you're right.
Ether ruler is all relics on the tier 3 active. Beat the Totenreich boss. We'll be doing that.
Yeah, and then one of the other ones on Astra 2 was the Civil Protector head, and that was with the headlights and the chandeliers, and how you had to like PhD jump off the wall. That's like I think that one might have been found with the tool as well, but like that's really cool. Like it was a very unique requirement, and that would be something that's really difficult to find. Like, how would you know that the way the headlights are flashing is the order of the chandeliers that you gotta jump off the wall? And how would
insane? Like, how do you know the tail light?
Literally.
Tessie blinking.
Yeah,
is the third chandelier.
Yeah.
And how do you know to use flopper to light it?
Yeah, literally. It's wild.
The correlation there is crazy.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that was also solved by the tool, which is unfortunate.
Silver Protector Head, is that the one where they regenerate health?
No, that's every 100 kills you lose a perk.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I thought it was a different one.
Yeah, no, that one was we don't use that. I don't think we've ever used that.
No.
That just sounds miserable.
Now we come up with our strat, yeah.
I mean, it would have actually, like, I guess it would have been fine for the round 40 on Totenreich to without perks. It wouldn't have mattered at all.
Oh yeah.
Until we had perks, but at that point we're going into the trial. And then now, as you were talking about the Mangler helmet earlier, this is the one in Paradox that you use the Mr. Peaks on the box to get the Mr. Peaks out, and then you put them on each mailbox.
This one was my bad. 1,000 because you completely do it right, and was this is around 61?
I think it's a 40. I believe this is around 40.
Okay, so it's not as bad, but we got to round whatever. So if it's round 60, it's going to sound even worse. But we got to whatever round we needed to.
Yeah.
We were like, wait a minute, like, what is, like, we just looked up a video just to see what trial was, maybe. And then I heard in the video that you needed to beat the boss before the relic would open, or the trial would open. So we went into the boss fight on that round, either 40 or 60, and we just died.
Yeah.
We got obliterated.
We got smoked.
Yeah. And it was completely 100% out there. It.
No, but I was under that same impression. I watched the same video, and I was like, oh, like that's it is confusing, but he meant that you just have to have beaten it at any point beforehand.
Any point to unlock cursed, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's it's just one of those things where it's tricky, and exactly. We ended up getting it done, so no biggie.
And then what? We went through something else too, where we lost the knife, or he wouldn't spawn. Remember? And then it just remember it was like spawning over the fence, and he would hop the fence, the HVT mimic.
Yeah.
Just go away.
Yeah.
I don't know how it ended up working, but I think that was
think.
something you just found him and just went
what was that? What was that for?
That was for the red knife. That was for the
because the red because it spawns out of the mailbox. Yeah.
So the first time we did it was our fault, my fault for going into the boss fight, and then we do it completely right. then the HVT mimic spawns in, and every time he would hop that fence,
He would just die immediately. Yeah,
disappear.
I don't remember exactly why, but I think it was just glitched. Like we couldn't.
Yeah. We tried for another.
Couldn't
like,
kill
5 or
him.
6 rounds. Or something.
Was it you had to like kill him in time with the knife?
You just had to kill him with the knife.
But he just kept on like instantaneously combusting.
Like,
Like,
without us even touching him?
no,
Yeah,
literally,
without us even
yeah.
touching him.
It was so weird. I don't remember exactly. Like I feel like there was no reason exactly why it was like it was just some glitch that we unfortunately ran into.
Yeah, but luckily, I think the same game. I think we gave it we were like, all right, this is our last try. Like we waited we did 12 rounds after that. And it was like, 'cause he would spawn once a round or once every 5 rounds or something. Once every special zombie round.
Yeah.
So we gave it a couple tries and then finally just I don't know, it just worked.
Yeah. That trial was tough too. It was
was it?
No armor, and we had minus 50% health.
Oh yeah, with the dogs.
Yeah, dude,
dogs.
Especially with the dog. And the dogs in curse mode need to be nerfed. It's insane. It is insane.
1,000 miles an hour.
Literally.
They explode on impact, and their explosion radius for some reason
They're fucking
will hit you.
They jump at you from 30 feet away and nip at you in the ass.
Yeah.
Like they're not even doing that much damage, but there will be 15 of them on your ass just nipping at you. Yeah.
They're nuts. That was a tough one. Glad it's over. Glad we have honestly all the Paradox ones over because
yeah. I'm sure we'll be playing Paradox at some point.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Just not right now.
All right.
No, not right now. I'm good. I'm good for right now. Thank you though. Thank you.
Thanks. Good effort.
Yeah. And then now we get to talk about the Totenreich relics. I think the first one we got was
around 61, but we got it early.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
We got early.
Was that the Garthen device?
Yes. No. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's you get because it's the items in the teleporter rooms, correct? And then you do the Richtofen trial.
Yeah, you got to do the Richtofen trial.
Yeah, I remember because you could do it on round 15 when the trial spawns if you have all the stuff already. It was like another kind of glitch, but a good glitch.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, that one was really. I thought that one was sick because it incorporated that Richtofen side Easter egg. So you get to go through the whole Richtofen side Easter egg, and then at the end you place the peaks. Oh, very long. I was not expecting that, but I thought it was, and I think we said this before. It's probably the coolest side Easter egg ever. Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, just the lore dropping alone in that it was crazy.
But I mean, even then, we ran into a bit of an issue with that one because I believe that we didn't have all the parts when I did it. Like I just went in, and did it. And we didn't find like the Mr. Peaks. We couldn't get into the spawn room from the teleporter.
Yeah,
and we didn't know if we could go back in and do it.
Well, apparently yes. Oh, true. It ended up.
Yeah, but then we can.
Yeah, you can redo the side egg again.
Eventually, yeah, you can.
But
I don't
there
know
is
if it's like on a timer or something, maybe a round.
Probably,
timer,
yeah. There's probably like a round timer or something.
Get back in and do it.
Yeah, exactly. I think some people were having a lot of trouble with getting teleported to the right room. Like they were saying that they just weren't. It wasn't happening for them, and they've like
RNG.
No, yeah, that's there is a lot of RNG with a lot of these relics for sure.
Yeah. Do you remember the trial for this one?
What was the trial? Zombies could only be damaged indoors. That one was a little, or with the wonder weapon that wasn't. That one wasn't that bad.
Jail cell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
with toxic growth, and we literally.
That was when it wasn't patched for sitting in the jail cell.
What's crazy is, sorry to go off topic here, but
yeah.
I was in a live yesterday, and they were doing. It was like a random person on Twitch.
Yeah.
They were doing that strat for the round 40 no perks, and they were in the cell and they weren't getting hit in anything. And so I like commented, and he was like, "You gotta like move in a circle, kind of. If you're just spamming it and like standing still,
that makes
they'll throw stuff at you.
That makes so much sense. We're dummies. Yeah. We're just dummies.
We're going down like 15 times.
Oh my god. Oh, we died. So we got to round 31 that game.
So I guess this is involving relics. So.
No, it is because we were going for the stuffed elephant relic. No, that was the stuffed elephant. Yeah, getting around 40 with no perks.
No perks.
And we got screwed that one too, because so that was our first time trying it. Got to round 31. We're in the jail cell just standing there, so we getting meat thrown at us and getting downed immediately.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is going, like, why is this happening? Like, we're not standing, like,
we're patched.
I thought that if you're, using your weapon, like, you can, like, it counts as moving. Like, I don't know, like, maybe not.
Yeah.
But
all the way to 40. Like, they were on like 38 just doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is going on?
I mean, I guess we just weren't doing that. Yeah. Oh well.
Because we're out there grinding.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Well, so after that,
sides on that.
yeah, after that, the next game we tried it, we were like, all right, we are not going to the jail cell. We're just gonna, we just running around and training and doing it that way, which was tough.
Guess what? We still got screwed because
yeah.
We're doing these TED tasks, not realizing that this could even be a possibility at all, because how does it even make sense and why would it be our fault? But of course it is. We're doing TED tasks to get either Pack-a-Punch crystals, salvage, you name it, score streaks. Obviously not going to grab any perks.
Yeah.
But one freaking TED task, the trial, is the Melee Macchiato one. Gives you Melee Macchiato. And of course it counts as a perk. And we got all the way to round 40 and it just
didn't work.
Didn't work.
We were still able to get the dancing Arnie that game, so at least we
got one of them. Yeah,
it wasn't a complete loss.
But I think I texted Jack and I said I was very upset afterwards.
I was not so upset because we still had gotten one of the relics, but I was so upset that we had to go all the way to round 40 again with no perks.
The TED task was early. I think it was either like 21 or like 16 in that range, I want to say. Like 16 to 21 on the round.
Yeah.
And like we kind of knew right away. We were like, oh man, is this going to like screw us over? But I feel like our thoughts was the most logical thoughts and the most common sense way that why would it be our fault?
Literally, yeah.
Because we didn't buy a perk, but so all in all, keep it short. Do not even mess with a freaking perk.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it.
Don't even look at them. Don't get the free change. Don't break the ice off of them.
If they freeze, don't break the ice.
Yeah, just leave them be. They're not your friends for that relic.
No. But as soon as you hear Mr. Peaks laugh, pop that perk.
Yeah.
Pop that perk as soon as you hear that laugh.
Yeah, literally.
And I think they did a great job at I think you said it live when we were actually playing. That trial is rewarding. It's an easy one, and I think it's just a reward for how hard and how difficult it is to get to round 40 with no perks.
They hadn't done that before though, with rewarding us with an easy trial for doing a hard requirement. Yeah. I feel like before it was hard requirement, hard trial. This one they were like, all right, we've been hammering you guys enough with these. Yeah, because that. I mean, we literally did that in 2 minutes. that trial was, those 4 HVTs were done immediately.
Yeah.
Are there any other relics that you think are tiered incorrectly? I know we think the Mimic one should definitely be a tier 2 at least.
I feel like in the Mimic one 100%.
Because I mean, it's just because they're shock mimics, so they cancel out your lethals and your tacticals.
It's tier 1 relic. Every other tier 1 relic
significant.
Is like exactly. I was just gonna say that every other tier 1 relic is a basic, like not too difficult of a challenge to be without it. That one is just a pain. Yeah, it's annoying. It's just.
I was gonna say it's not that hard. Like you can kill mimics pretty easily. Yeah. They're just so annoying.
And there's a million of them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If you want to leave it as the tier 1, fine, but like lower their spawn rate, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, there is.
I maybe think. I low key do think that the Dragon Head, the one with the ammo crate, could be. I think that's the easiest tier 3 one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, if you get a wall gun, you're fine. Just go back to OG zombies, maybe.
Yeah.
Like go back to remember those days. Same with the augment one. There's another one tier 3. I think those ones, but I think those are fine, I guess, because it's making this game more difficult. So
yeah.
But I think definitely the ammo crate one probably could be a tier 2. Could get away with being a tier 2.
Yeah, I agree.
How about you?
I don't know. Honestly, when I was looking through all the relics last night, and I felt most of them were pretty fairly placed. Like I didn't, other than the lawyer's pen and maybe the the dragon head, I feel like none of them are like they're all pretty fairly placed in their tiers. But I actually want to take we missed a relic that I really wanted to talk about was the dancing Arnie.
I was just gonna bring it up.
Well, it's I was kind of telling you about like where that comes from. It's the dancing Arnie is a side Easter egg in Shadows of Evil where you I forget exactly what the requirements are, but you can eventually get, I think it's 3 or 4 dancing Arnies to appear in the Ruby, was it the Ruby Rabbit, I believe, is the name of the little burlesque place that they were in. But it's just 3 or 4 little dancing Arnies that come up on the stage. They got like top hats on, like this relic
like
does. They're
yeah.
like dancing like like the song is like "Hello my baby, hello my honey." It's like they're dancing like to like I don't think it's to that, but like they're dancing like it would be. So it's funny.
Do that up right now.
Yeah, literally. But and that also goes back to how I thought it was cool that all of the relics are callbacks to older Zombies items.
I think that's one that at least I really wanted. I've never even knew. Is it just called an Arnie in BO3?
It's called a Lil Arnie.
Little Arnie. So
Yeah.
I didn't even know those things existed. I only know monkeys, and then I heard about Casimirs in BO6. I didn't even know there was an in between. And who knows if there's more? I don't know. Is there more of those?
Yeah, in the Chaos storyline in BO4, there's these things called. Oh, what are they called? Oh, I don't remember what they're called, but they're these little. I gotta look this up right now.
But they work.
They're a monkey, but you like inject a needle into it and make it all like crazy, and then it's like this little like. It's not a baby, but like it's just this little creature thing. Here, I'll pull up a picture.
Yeah, but that was the little Arnie when it's funny because we're actually playing Revs right now, so that's my first time being introduced to him. Now that it's a relic, that was one that I specifically wanted the target to go after. So I'm really happy they added that one. That's one of my favorites so far, and I like what it does itself too. How it's kind of like the Wonder Fizz.
Mm-hmm. I think that's like another thing you could put on to kind of give that classic feel.
Yeah,
it's like a classic Wonder Fizz machine essentially. It's making every machine that way.
Yeah,
it's called a homunculus. That's what it's. Yeah, let me show you a picture of it real quick. It's crazy looking. I'll zoom in on this. So that's.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of looks like Voltrade.
It does. Yeah, you're right. Actually, now that you say that, definitely does. But yeah, so those for the Chaos storyline, those are the monkeys. I'm pretty. There's normal monkeys in the game too, but I think that might just be for the other side with the original characters. But yeah, no, it's let's see, where were we? I just completely derailed my train of thought.
No, I was just saying how the little Arnie was one of the perks that I, because we're in Revs in our, as we're playing BO3 and going through that story for me, I didn't know that there was more of those. Like I didn't know that there was something more than a monkey.
Yeah.
I mean? And then I really like the little Arnies in Revs, so to see them get implemented into Totenreich as a relic was really cool and really something that I wanted to get. And that trial I don't think was too hard.
One it was only melee damage. So with the Wonder Weapon, it was pretty. That one was pretty easy. I don't think there was even HVT rounds for that one either.
It have not been.
I don't think there was, just probably because it was melee, and so they didn't. But with the Wonder Weapon
how
again,
did we
it's so easy.
the trial for that?
That one is so you get the pot. You get the pot and then the beer.
We went through an issue with this one.
Yeah. Couldn't get the. So you get
another one.
Yeah, you gotta get the pot, the beer, the chili, and then the lobster from just killing the necro pincer with the flame trap.
Yeah, but we are
only the flame trap.
The Wonder Weapon before putting in the chili into the pot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
So that's why we weren't able to get the second chili, or we got the second chili, but it just didn't register.
Well, no. So the first time we did it, we didn't get the second chili.
Yeah.
So we messed that up.
The first chili, you get the one that you pick up. That's the one that goes in the pot, and then you get the second one for the Wonder Weapon by throwing an explosive into the back of the truck.
Yep. And we messed that up the first time we did it. Yeah. We had already built the Wonder Weapon, and then I think once we realized. And then, but the lobster wouldn't drop from the necropincer. We were trying to get it forever, and it just would not drop.
Yeah.
It was glitched. Unfortunately, we ran into it. We did run into a decent amount of glitches.
We did.
Yeah, we did play a lot though.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'll play. So.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't deter us from going back out and getting them. And like we had already been saying, we put way too much time into it for us to not go after them at this point, especially since we already got 22 of them.
Yeah.
You know, with 2 more maps left, it would be a waste.
I wonder if there's gonna be 12.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You know, I think they're going to, because you know we got Takio's map coming up next. Which, speaking of Takio, as we're recording this, you know, yesterday.
Yeah, Tom Kane.
Tom Kane passed.
Rest in peace.
Want to say rest in peace to him. He was an icon, legend in the zombie community. So just a little tribute for him, real quick.
Yeah, not just the zombies. You know, he did Yoda in the Clone Wars. His catalog of you know, voice acting and acting is insane. Like it goes so deep.
What a resume.
Takio was just one of his, you know, more well-known ones, and he killed it. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely killed it.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see what's to come with these relics.
Mm-hmm. So some of our go-to relics for going into games. So we'd always use the teddy bear for the round start
Definitely
delay.
The teddy bear probably literally every time. I think I said it earlier. Every time we're playing curse mode, that'll be one that's going on there. And it kind of depends on what we're doing, I think, for the rest of them. Like if we're going for boss fight or if we're going for another relic, it kind of depends on what we're going to do. Because sometimes we might just put on the Samantha's drawing.
Yep.
If we're just trying to flip, it doesn't really matter.
Especially for ashes, because you don't need a weapon for the boss.
Exactly. So if you're just flipping and if you're trying to do the round 61 on you know, on ashes, all you got to do and beat the boss after round 60, all you got to do is get the wonder weapon, and then the other person, if you're playing with 2 people, just drive Tessie around in the boss and you're fine.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's a perfect one to use Samantha's drawing. So, but it depends. I feel like we don't really use too many tier 3 ones, just because a lot of them are
they're pretty
stupid.
They're just they add a crazy gimmick to the game that I mean, if the zombies are doing double damage or what else,
something you don't want to see.
Like 100 every 100 kills you lose a perk. That would be so tough.
With the only perma perks is good for that. So I
true. Yeah, we'll get that. Was it the Ether Ruler?
Yeah,
Dark Ops.
Get the music box from we can get trucking on that. So
yeah. So when we get into some of the challenges that we like with Cursed in general, not necessarily the requirements or trials themselves, but Cursed as a mode in general.
Yeah. So we touched on this earlier when our buddy joined late, but it's not even that was because of a relic. Cursed mode in general is a lot more expensive.
Yeah, definitely.
Pack-a-Punch is one prime example. You know, level 1 is 10,000 essence compared to 5.
It's what, 70, 85, 75,000?
Yeah, so 25 for level 2.
Yeah, 85.
50, so 85.
85. Yeah, good math.
And if you want to get to tier 4, if you got some relics on, you want to go to tier 4 pack or level 4 pack, you gotta spend an extra 100k on top of that. So that's a challenge of that. I think I mentioned a little earlier the challenges of the zombies themselves being a little stronger.
Yeah.
Boss being different. Boss being much tougher. You know, like Ashes, when Ashes first dropped and BO7 dropped.
Yep.
Boss was considered very hard, and this was in standard mode.
Yep.
How difficult the boss was in standard mode. They nerfed it big time, so we were able to do it.
Yeah.
And then they just now Curse is just the OG.
Yeah, that pre-patch. The pre-patch standard mode boss.
So I think they've done that with every map.
Yeah. Well, with Caltheris. What is the with Caltheris? I'm pretty sure it just basically starts in like he's already pissed off or something like that. I forget what it is.
The purple shocks are going around.
Yes, all right. So that's what it is. I think he starts throwing those rocks right away or something like. I want to say that's what it was for. We haven't done that one in a while.
No.
We
finally got the level 3 complete on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, we did do that pretty recently. Pretty recently before Totenreich came out, I think.
Yeah. But this is our next topic too, and I think it ties in well. It's difficult. Curse is more challenging, but the rewards you get are amazing too. You know, but like the camos. So like that's a big time, accomplishment for us is to achieve those and get those camos. So
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about the Paradox boss fight in Cursed. Just we had touched about it with the
man, yeah,
just
I
the
didn't even think
no,
of this. Yeah.
I had on my list. I got all the what curse mode does to the bosses, and that one
Good.
writing it down, I was just like, oh, I was getting mad just thinking about running away from those damn dogs in there because they're like you were saying, they're running a million at us, and there's a million of them spawning in, especially with the trying to dodge the fire tornadoes and do the trials to get the dark heart, or it's called the dark heart, right? Yeah, to get the dark heart not immune, so his crits will open up, doing the side trials.
You got to pick up or you get the are they infected zombies?
It's the what is the name of it? I don't remember.
I don't know. But
I don't remember.
It's the last step. You got to bring them to the back of the yard, without them getting freaking killed. Zombies attaching to them, and you got the freaking dogs biting you. It was tough. It gave us some issues.
Yeah, definitely had a tough time with that boss fight a couple times. Honestly, it was probably just because of the dogs alone. I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah, and then with the Totenreich in the phases with the skulls, 3 skulls spawn immediately instead of just one. And then the final phase, there's waves of zombies still spawning in when he's shooting all the rocks at you, and he locks you in that front area. Like the zombies are spawning in still, and I'm pretty sure in standard mode that doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, at least it didn't. I think we've only done the standard boss once.
Yeah, I could look back at the gameplay, but I'm pretty sure they didn't.
I'm like 99% confident into saying that it didn't. But
yeah.
That caught us by surprise our first time. We were like, holy crap, like the zombies are still here. So
yeah, literally. I was like, oh my God, like this is crazy. I mean, we got it done though. We're still undefeated against him though.
Yeah, we are.
Last one was getting a little dicey, but we ended up pulling it out.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the tier 2.
That was tier 2, yeah.
Yeah.
But back to the reward camos for beating the boss fight in curse mode.
The main reason why we wanted to do that.
But it's so cool. All the camos are, they're not. I don't think they're directly old Pack-a-Punch camos from older maps, but they're inspiration for sure. Like Ashes, I believe, is inspired from Gorod. I want to say they look a lot like the Dragon Pack-a-Punch camo from Gorod. And then
Totenreich the exact ones, or
from 9?
Yeah.
I'd have to. Yeah, so Totenreich, the Pack-a-Punch reward camos for Cursed is.
Yeah.
I want to say they're the 9 camos, or at least heavily inspired from them for sure. Yeah. And then for Paradox, it was Revelations.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
And then Origins was for Astra.
Yep, and
so that was the reactive 115.
Yeah. Yeah, the Catalyst is something like that. The Catalyst Fracture
for Astra.
For Astra, yeah.
Yeah, those ones are sick. Yeah, we did want that one bad. That's why why we went back to do it. We still have to do a couple of them, but I think we have all the tier 3 ones now.
Yeah, we have all tier 3, and I think we have all tier 2. I think we just need tier 1 on Ashes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Today.
Yeah, that does sound right. We'll get it eventually. I'm sure we'll find some time in between these last couple maps to bang out some more of these challenges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to do it. I've really enjoyed doing it this far, so I don't want to stop.
This is the most. This is probably the most I've come accomplishing in a game in a long time.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
It got us back.
And I thought it was cool that they incorporated the relics in other challenges too, like for some of the Dark Ops challenges, and that they weren't just modifiers for the map. Like there was rewards other than using them just to modify your game. Like with the camos, there is, you get to a certain tier, and then to get more specific, you use specific relics to get, certain Dark Ops challenges, like the reach round 50 in Ashes with the Lawyer Pen and Dragon Relic. Did we do that one?
Yep, we have that
Yeah,
one. Yep.
that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then
And
there
they
was
just
the
found
blitzed.
the last one on Astra,
Uh,
which is the same one. It's like the reach round 50 of these certain relics.
oh yeah. Did we did that? You said, or they
No,
just
they
found
just
it?
found it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they
okay.
just found that
I say I
one.
didn't
Yeah.
remember doing that one. And then one I'm really proud of is the blitzed one for Ashes.
Oh yeah,
beating
under an hour.
Yeah, doing everything with the Sam drawing and teddy bear in under an hour.
Yeah, that's a sick one.
Especially because like sometimes you get banged with a bad weapon and it's
Oh yeah.
the round is kind of getting up there a little
Yeah.
bit. So
And
like
you can
if
get
you get banged
screwed
with a
with-
sniper,
One of the Easter egg steps, if the one where you have to put in the on the chalkboard, like with all the
Yep.
items. If you have to get the bear
yeah,
and wait for
yeah.
round 15, your gun to, or 16, whenever the
Yeah.
bear spawns in, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
So
I mean
we got
we're
lucky.
yeah for sure.
We did good. I don't remember our time exactly, but I know we had like 15 minutes going into the boss fight.
Yeah,
So, and that's like a perfect amount of time. So, and we finished with some.
I think we had
some
like
minutes
five
left over
five
to
minutes
spare.
left or something
Yeah.
like that or I think it might have only been like 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
still that's still more than enough time. But we
And that's a fun.
I
game.
was-
That's
I
a
was
nice,
hyped.
I mean, title.
calling
It's a nice
card,
title.
yeah, that was cool.
Oh, yeah, like that one.
I mean it's got what
See, I'm an OG,
Vatharian
so
on
call
it.
Title.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that was honestly that was probably one of the I'm proud that we got that one.
Yeah.
That one was fun.
Oh yeah.
Not that it was just like you can do the Ashes boss fight in under an hour, no problem. But with the
Easy,
Dragon
yeah.
Relic and the Lawyer's Pen, it just it's that little added bit of difficulty, and then with
Samantha
obviously it's
drawing.
yeah. Why did I say something else?
You said Dragonhead.
Oh, I was reading the wrong line. The Sam's drawing and it was the Sam drawing and the teddy bear. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So not that bad actually.
Yeah. What was the other one?
It was just those two, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to say it was just those two. Mhm.
I see. Good.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that was
then
fun.
there's one for collecting all the Ashes relics too. I believe it's called
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Oh, that's a sick
Reliquary.
one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reliquary.
Yeah.
Reliquary. I don't know how to say it.
Yep.
But yeah, no, but like I was saying, I just think it's cool how they incorporated the relics further than just having them be game modifiers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
I
actually
agree.
get rewards for using them.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's cool.
Mhm.
So not only does is there a tweak on standard zombies with this new mode implemented and put into the game, but you actually get rewards on top of it. So I think
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, and maybe like with all the modifiers too. Like I'm sure not everyone is using the modifiers that we're using when they're playing. Like it adds that you can alter your
Unique.
game style and
Whatever you
play
wanna
your
do.
game uniquely, however you want to play it.
Put your combos down.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly, if
interested.
you
I'm
have,
interested to
I am too. If you have any of your
if you have
your
any
different
recommendations,
combos,
what's
yeah.
really good, we would love to hear it. So
Yeah, no, but we kind of just use rinse and repeat. Where,
Yeah.
I mean, we switch it up every now and then, like you were saying, how like if it's for a specific challenge or we need score streaks or we need
I
the
think
box.
we'll be using the dancing Arnies a little bit. I think we'll be using those.
Yeah, probably.
Excited.
Yeah. I mean, we got probably. I am hoping that there's 6 more relics for each of these last 2 maps.
Me too. I
Well,
think
'cause
they will be.
It
'Cause
seems
I think
like
they're major maps.
and it's kind of like goes back to how we were saying Paradox was kind of like a filler map, and I think that's why it only had 3 relics.
Yeah.
Because it seems like they probably just didn't have time to make 6 relics for that map
Yeah.
because they were trying to they were like they probably understood that the reception for that was not going to be great,
Yeah.
and so
they
they're like, all
definitely
right, we'll give them this for now, and then we'll just make the next map an absolute banger.
Banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did.
And they did for sure. Yeah, they didn't disappoint. All right, I don't think I have anything else I want to talk about for Curse. I think that covers it.
Yeah,
Let me
closing,
check my notes.
Closing thoughts. You have any recommendations for Curse? Like, what do you think of the idea of a tier 4 Curse? Like, how do you think? Because how are they going to reward us? Reward us for getting all the relics from moving forward. They can
So-
only,
I think that they should stick with I think it's good that they have the 3 tiers of Cursed. And I was trying to think about this too, like how tier 1 you get gold armor, tier 2 you get ultra rarity, tier 3 is PAP 4. I just don't know what else they could
What else could you do?
the exact like they. I don't want them to add another thing that doesn't feel
Yeah.
like zombies. You know,
Yeah.
I already am not. You know, I'm not. You know, I don't love that rarities, but
Right.
I just don't know what else they could add. So I think
Right.
tier 3 is. I think it's good for now, and
Right.
I think that as a reward, well, because some of these are like we were saying, it's tough. Like these are hard to get, and you have to
Yeah.
grind
you
and
get
put in.
rewards for each relic too. You get
Yeah,
gobblegum too.
yeah,
A lot of them
exactly.
you get
Yeah.
gobblegums too. So.
But like it's hard. It's so hard to get some of these that there's got to be some type of super Easter egg reward or something like that.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, how are you gonna how do you think they're gonna make it so they make everyone want to get all the relics? Because right now we can do a bunch of different combinations where we're happy to get to tier 3 and not use specific ones. So why,
Yeah.
how are they gonna make it so I want to go get those ones on the new maps too?
Yeah, I mean, I would like if personally if I could choose, like I'd want it to be something like I don't know. I feel like there's already so many camos in the game. We don't just need another camo.
Yeah.
Like when we already have all the sick cursed pap camos. Like I don't think we need another. Like I feel like it would have to be like a set of skins for each of the main character. Like one sick like crazy skin for each of the main characters, or just something like that. Because we grinded for these, bro. Like absolutely grinded.
It should be.
Yeah, like there has to be
talks in the community about what the super Easter egg should be.
Yeah.
For this.
Oh really? Have you seen any like I haven't really seen that at all.
Yeah, no, I saw it like maybe a week ago, just like a person on Twitter talking about like what they think it should be. It wasn't like anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they're
what would you want?
Their sleeve.
Like what would you want as a reward?
Oh man, I don't know. I really don't. Like you said, I don't know what else you can do. Really.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what else you can kind of put in the game to make it like not easier, but like because you already got the Pat level 4, you already got the golden armor, you already got the rare ultra rarity. I don't know what the next step is. You can't give us free perks. You can't. I don't think you can do stuff like that.
Well, I'm saying more so like as like
Super Easter egg?
Yeah, like a reward for getting all of the relics in the game.
I think something like well, what was it in BO3? Like where you spawned with
the RK5 every game. So the burst pistol, which is honestly it's a huge like that's huge.
Yeah.
Because you could use that till round 10 and be fine. Like you know what I mean, and just stack points with it because you'll rack up the points.
I don't know. It's a good question because now in the BO7 era, modern zombies era, you spawn with whatever gun you really want to spawn with.
Yeah, but not in cursed.
Yeah. Unless you're playing cursed.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm saying a specific cursed, like so the super Easter egg for Cold War was if you beat all the Easter eggs, you start with I don't think there was there might have been ultra rarity in there. I don't remember exactly, but you start with the highest rarity. Your gun starts with the highest rarity already. Or like it's purple or gold, like something along those lines. But that's what the super Easter egg reward is, and that would honestly be really good too. I feel like starting with gold 1911s, it sounds pretty good to me. Like you know what I mean.
Would you rather that, or do you think if like what about spawning with like a bunch of essence, like a cap?
Yeah, that too. Like start with 10k essence, and that would go like a really long way.
Especially if you want to speed run, like if you want a head start.
Yeah.
Just have some fun.
Yeah, but like it's just something like that to reward, the players like us.
I bet you they have something up their sleeves.
They had kind of somewhat mentioned it already at like one of the COD events that it was something that they it was discussed. So I'm really because we haven't seen a super Easter egg. I don't think there was one. There wasn't one in BO6, honestly, which
no, there wasn't.
I was really disappointed. I really expected there to be one just because it was our last episode. We loved BO6 and
we did.
I was really hoping for some like just the rarity at least, like start with a rare gun. But
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. I think I would honestly be really surprised if they didn't do a super Easter egg for Cursed at least.
Same.
I think they will for for standard too, for beating all the eggs. Like at this point they haven't done one, and like one of the biggest things in the zombies community is like doing a super Easter egg and doing all the maps back to back.
Reward us for doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, putting in all these hours.
I'm getting down to the end of my list. I don't really have much Curse left to talk about.
Yeah. I'm good too.
You know,
to our Twitch.
Yeah, we be streaming. They'll be down in the description, so you can check that out.
You know, multiple times throughout the week. So we got some. You know, it varies. We don't have a specific schedule, but
yeah, it's tough to put it together a specific schedule for streaming, but we get it done. We still find time to play.
We'd be putting hours out there.
Well, I mean, we'll be 22 out of
tier 3 level 60 60s. So
we be grinding. We definitely do still get the time in and grind for all this stuff. So yeah, like I said, we got 22 out of the 24 relics. We'll be getting the next one for the round 60 Totenreich, and then whenever the last one gets solved, we'll be going after that one too. It's around 21 too, so that's nice.
Yep, not too worried.
It'd be nice to close it out.
Maybe we'll find it.
Maybe I wouldn't be. You know, if we get to a point where we're
so real quick, people are close on like thinking they're close to something. So the tool has found like one thing about it, and it's just something to do with a magazine, like a mag. So people have tried,
the one in the lighthouse.
Yeah, so people have tried buying every gun, every wall gun, like in just random stuff.
Interesting.
Hasn't worked yet, but
it almost looks like an AK mag. That's what I was thinking. Like it's like I pick it up every time I'm in there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. I saw.
Cool.
I forget. I was watching someone play and I saw them do it, and I don't know. Like every time I'm up there, I just grab it. I don't know. I just do it. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely be down to do some relic hunting. That would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I guess my closing thought on Cursed mode is I think it added so much to zombies, and it was I wish they had it in BO6. I think it would have added so much to BO6. But I don't think zombies is really that dead, and I don't think Cursed really saved zombies per se. But I think, at least for the hardcore zombies player, it kind of reels you back
There's
in.
People that hate it.
I know there is. I know.
Freck doesn't like, but he's a speedrunner, so
yeah, he plays the game differently. And that's kind of it. Like people play zombies differently.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, exactly. You can play it so many different ways. You can just hop in and flip rounds and trying to get survive as long as you can, or you can do the Easter egg like we do. I prefer the Easter egg for sure.
Yeah. I'm really happy with Cursed.
Me too.
I love it. I think it's a great addition to the game itself. It makes it just puts in a different element on it that we both never really have seen before.
Well, yeah, it's a very unique. Like it's a new. Oh, geez, voice crack. It's a new. Oh, your face is frozen. Your face frozen. Oh.
Hello?
Hello. There you are. Of course, right at the end. Dude, that was funny. Your face was frozen on a funny face. That's funny.
I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah. But like I was saying, I think Curse was hardcore players needed something like Curse just for the people that are grinding the content in the game, at least,
I agree.
I think it was a much needed add-in, but goes back to I think Curse should be the standard. I think it should just be a standard mode. Like it doesn't need to be called Cursed. It should just be standard mode. You start with the 1911. You have the old point system.
We don't need help putting pack in. We'll find it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want all these markers. We didn't even talk about that. How would they take away all the markers? No mini map, no nothing.
It's another challenge of it.
Yeah, but I think that it just adds to the feel of being in old zombies. It just feels more of a pure zombies experience for sure.
Right. Yep, definitely. Overall.
Yeah.
A+.
Overall, two thumbs up to Cursed. We love it. keep on giving us these relics. We love them.
Yeah.
We'll be getting them.
Yep.
All right, I think we're good to wrap it up there. That we'll end it on that note.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. We will be, like I said, we'll be trying to post these every Monday. So just
good.
keep looking out for that. All right, I'll catch you, brother. Peace.